Good morning everybody and welcome to OakHill Farm. Now I've recently just acquired this farm and I've seen Daggerin and also Dennis from his vlogs do some vlogs, and I thought I might as well do the same thing because it looked a bit of fun and I'm looking for something else to do. So we've recently acquired this farm, OakHill Farm here, in a lovely Somerset. So I shall go and give you a bit of a tour round. This is going to be a video of just basically me vlogging the life of the farm. So everything's fairly new, basically, as in we only moved here 2 days ago. So we've just been getting everything in place, to be perfectly honest. So let's do a little bit of a machinery tour first. So this is the Fiat Agri 8. The 180/90 Turbo TD. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant vehicle this is. I love it. It's one of the main workhorses really on the farm. So let's get in and just have a look. Let's start her up actually, so you can hear what's going on. Beautiful tractor. Takes a bit of time to warm up, as all of these old ones do. But no, she's a real beaut. Really does there. As you can see there, we've got our auto baler, a collector, and then we've also got our wrapper just next to it. So anyway, let's just turn her off and get that out. Oh, tight fit, and then close that. Lovely. So as you can see, yep, there's our round auto baler there, and then also we have our wrapper for when we're doing our silage. Here as well is our direct drill. As you can see, it's been used. All the fields here, all harvested and done. So we've just put some grass over in this field there for some silage, and also the field over the road there, we are doing some soybean. We've got a water tanker here. Big water tank came with the farm, which is absolutely perfect. And further down here is the rest of the machinery so far. It's a bit old, but then again, old is good. Old is good sometimes. Old is cheap, which is reasons why we have this sort of stuff. This is our forager here. So obviously, when we get the haylage done, we'll be using this to chop the grass up and tether it, etc. Over here is our harvester. Again, old but really good. I think the working width on this is about 6 meters. I think, could be wrong. Could be a bit bigger than that. Well, that's that one there. Still in good condition, still in really good nick, but you know, it is old to modern standards, as everyone would say. Again, here's our round baler. Again, the same theme that's going to run through the farm is that you're going to see the machinery is of an age, as it were. However, I inherited it through families, so I've just kind of been left with this, basically. Again, a carting wagon. And then this is the real workhorse of the farm. Doesn't get a lot of work as yet, but I'm planning to do a lot of work. The Case 7250 Pro. An absolute brilliant machine this is. Absolutely brilliant. As you can see, hasn't done a lot because basically we only use it for the big jobs. So it's basically there for the time being. Right. So there's all that. I'll just show you the grass field actually. So back around here, just a bit of a jog. Oh, the grass field here. Did it very quickly. So as you can see, I've missed a bit there and a bit over there, and actually a couple of bits down there. Looking at it now. Oh, great, and a line here, lovely. But like we said, we just wanted to get it seeded as quickly as possible, because we are in mid-spring, so we wanted to get stuff planted before we can actually start harvesting. So I'll just quickly jog around to the other side and show you what else we've got working actually at the minute on the farm. So just around here, bear with me guys, bear with me. Bear with me. Just up here on the left there, you can just see if I just jump, there we are. There's the other little Fiat that we've got going. This thing's brilliant. We do all the little odd jobs with this tractor. Absolutely amazing there. We've got the front loader on it with the bale spikes, and at the minute this field is ready to be fertilised, so I suppose I can get in that and do that actually while I'm talking. We've got our old, again, but good little fertiliser on the back. Brilliant bit of kit there. Right, so let's see if this one will start up. Yes, it does. Absolutely perfect. And now, do we need to lower this or not? I think we should. Hang on. There we go. It's hard to try and work the machines and vlog at the same time. There we are. There, it's raised up. Perfect. Right. And right, let's turn it on. It's spraying. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. This has a really big spray on it. 18 meters. So pretty big. Pretty big. Not as big as you know, some people's kit. I think they go up to about 25 meters. I think the sprayers, and then you have to go onto the you know, the big kit, as it were. But anyway, let's get this field fertilised. Like I said, in this we've put soybeans in this. What we're trying to do with the farm, we're trying to make it a bit of arable to start with, just so we can get a bit of money in, because as you can see there, our funds are quite low. Like I said, after purchasing the farm, that is pretty much all, and transporting everything, this is pretty much all we are left with at the moment. So we've got soybeans in this field, and then in the field just over there I showed you grass for some silage, and we also own 2 other fields which are bare at the minute, and we will be seeding those as well, because let's be honest, that needs to be done really, because this is, you know, mid-spring, but it's soon going to come around where we won't be able to put them in the ground. So what I'm just going to do, I'll just quickly get this field done, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so that is now done, and we have raised this up again. Yeah, we have that. Brilliant. Right, let's try and get over here and not destroy the crop any more than we have to. And let's park this back up. So what I'll do actually, when I'm in this, I'll go to the other part of the yard, and we'll show you that. This is a really bad end. This I can never. I've only like I said, I've only been here for a couple of days. We're trying to get used to the roads around here, so it's very... It's all new, basically. It's all new. So, let's get over here. As you can see, there's the house just there. If we come up here into the... I suppose you'd probably call this the farmyard, really, because all the other bits are just buildings as such. So let me just pop out and turn this off a minute. And go up there. Sorry about the road noise from over there. So as you can see, this is probably the oldest bit of the farm here. I think they've done it into some stalls, but I imagine we would put some sheep in there or something at some point, maybe like when we're lambing or whatever. If we get sheep, that is. Some various bits and pieces have been left around, like this old Stuart wagon here as well. You know, some things need cleaning up. As you can see, you know, a bit of a good weeding wouldn't go amiss, really. But what we really liked about this is the buildings that came with it. Also, this as well, this is quite new. They've installed it quite new before we purchased the place. So, let's go in here and have a look. As you can see, a lot of space to store a lot of things. Sadly, at the moment, our machines, I think they would all fit in there and not even take up one corner, to be brutally honest with you. But anyway, let's get back in. And let's just put the Fiat away for the moment. You can never really see with this. So, mind you, it would help if I lowered it a little bit. I think we're good there. Let's just lower that down. I'm going to keep this on it for a minute. So that'll be fine. We'll just put the spikes down a bit. Oh, no, we're lifting up. That's it. Perfect. Okay, so what I've just done, I've just detached our fertilizer spreader here, and I need to go to the dealership and pick up some more seed for our seeder, our drill. So currently we don't have any trailers or anything, so I'm basically going to one of flatbed trailers. So I'm gonna just pick up a box. Hopefully they got it in a bag, maybe, with the front loader in our Fiat, because that's probably going to be the best course of action for the minute. I might go and see if they've got like a cheap flatbed trailer. Again, just need to check the roads here, guys, because, you know, vlogging and driving isn't the best, let's be honest. For those wondering, I've got a camera just at the butt there, so, you know, you're basically seeing over my shoulder, really. Okay, all clear. Yep, still clear. Lovely. Right, okay, so let's go into the dealership. Been told that it's down this way. Basically, keep following the road and you'll see it on the right. So I'm just going to basically find that advice, to be to be perfectly honest. Let's see how we go from there. So yeah, what I'm going to go and do is get a bag of seed, and then I'm also going to inquire whether they have any second-hand machinery. I think this is the place here, on the right. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yep, just here on the right. Okay, make sure there's no one. Okay, that's fine. Always got to check the roads. Never be too careful, guys. Good grief! Look at all this machinery in here. Good gracious me. Right, okay. Well, I don't really know where I'm. Oh, okay, no, that's storage containers by the looks of it. Right, okay. We've got what's that? And that's a Massey. We've got. Oh my god, look at that! The dual narrows on that New Holland there. Is that a little skid? It is. That's a little John Deere skid. Okay, okay. Well, I'm just gonna park here then, I guess. You know, trying to avoid all these tractors. These look quite old. I mean, they're. Let's be honest, they're a lot newer. Oh, let's turn it off. They're a lot newer than my lovely Fiat, but I imagine these are the second-hand stock that they have available. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. New Holland 8970 with twin narrows on. What caught my eye was this Massey. Look at that, it looks absolutely immaculate condition. I'm guessing this is the second-hand thing, or trade-ins or something. I don't, I don't really know. This little John Deere skid loader. Now that I could probably do with, not quite now, but later on when we're doing with some animals. I do want to try and get some pigs at some point as well, because, you know, I'm just very fond of them, really. So let's go inside first and talk to them about getting some seed and maybe possibly a flatbed if there's one cheap. But yeah, I didn't see one there, which I'm guessing is the second-hand gear. And then we'll go and have a big look around all of these. Okay, shop door. Right, let's go and have a look. Okay, so I basically asked the dealership if they did have any trailers, and they do have one. They have this flatbed here, but it is 12,800. Apparently they've just had a respray on it and fully serviced and everything, and that is a bit tight on the budget for the minute. However, they did say, if we have a look at their seed bags, they do have plenty of seed in, and it will be delivered on the other end. So let's see how much that is. 900. Okay, that'll have to do. That will have to do. We will go and buy one of those. That should keep us going. So, okay, they said it. They said on the other end. I'm guessing that means down here. I'm not too sure. Let's have a bit of a look. Wow, they've got some kit. There's some kit here at this dealership. So, a Class Exion 920. That looks like an absolute beast. It'd be so good if we could get something like this going eventually. Who knows? We'll have to see. A Massey. Then this is what I was thinking to see, because this is an Arco branch, so they Arco own Massey. So that makes sense why there's a lot of Massey gear. Dynamic. This is an absolutely phenomenal bit of equipment. But also, which I was a bit when I noticed in, this is one of those new autonomous tractors. This is a Case Magnum. So this is like a really newly developed one, basically for my Magnum in the farm, but basically a lot more expensive and a lot more advanced. Well, I mean, it just does it itself. It's a robot, basically. But it made... I asked the guy in there, said, why have you got it? Because it's a Case. And they said, well, they are a Arco Massey dealership, but they do other things as well. And they've got this on basically a showcase, really. And it's going around the country. So I thought, wow, what a thing. What a good thing to see when we're on the vlog. We've got a huge combine here. Massive. This puts my thing to shame. I think this is probably... The header is probably the same size as our combine. We've got another... Is that the same one as that? No, I don't think it is it? No, but this was on rears at the back. Absolutely gorgeous. And then here we are. We'll get into more my territory then. Later on. A much smaller... What's this? A 5, 6, 10 dynamic 4. Well, this is the Dyna 4, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there it is. It says it on the side, the Dyna 4. And then, of course, a really nice telehandler. Now that looks good. But again, not needed for the minute. We've come here for the seed. Which is there. No, I didn't see them deliver that. Anyway, perfect. We've paid our £900 for our seed. So, let's start up our beloved Fent. Just wait a minute for it to warm up a bit before we start moving her. Okay, I think she's ready now. Brilliant. This is the thing, I do love using this old machinery, but you know, you have to give it a bit of time. You know, it's not all. It is not all. I tell you what, they put this quite at an angle. I think I'm probably better going around the other side. Actually, thinking about it. I think they just came in on a little, like a skid steer, a bit like that deer there. Right, let's go up here. Oh, nudged it a bit. It's fine. We don't need to nudge it too much. No, we're good. We're good with that. Right. Am I getting that here? I don't think I'm getting. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, there we are. There we go. We have the seed on board. So let's gingerly go back to the farm and put this in one of the barns. Okay, so we're back at the farm. I think it makes sense to basically keep this undercover. I know it's in a waterproof bag and everything, but I think we'll just drop it here the time being, just get it as close to the wall as possible, so we're using as much space, even though we've got a load of space at our disposal. Brilliant. Right, now let's just lift these up. There we are, and go back round here. And we'll put the and we'll put the Fiats rather back in here. Fent, I wish I could afford. Let's looking at all those other tractors there. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little vlog. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'll have to obviously edit it later on. However, Do all the YouTube stuffs like liking it and sharing it with everybody. Also, subscribing, please subscribe, because if you want to keep up with what we're doing over here at OakHill Farm, please let me know. But anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time on OakHill Farm.